Hey, it's your girl Fury and welcome to my channel. In this video, we will be dealing with these chickens in the Cottage Living expansion pack in the Sims 4 franchise. If you weren't careful, these chickens will stress you out, okay? We're going to cover things like how to buy them, how to raise them, how to feed and mate them, harvesting eggs, and how you can make money off of them at all points in between, with some gameplay just to tie it all together, okay? There's also information at my website in the description. It's yourgirlfury.com and it's in my blog, okay? And I put like quick tips and references to this video and also animal treat recipes to help you out because these chickens can be a lot to deal with, okay? But first, we're going to talk about stuff to help set you up to prosper as the best chicken farmer that you can be in the game. And then we'll get into the meat and potatoes of actually dealing with these chickens. No pun intended. So let's get started. You ready? Okay, so this is my sim. Girl, pipe down. This is my sim Nana too. She is actually named after my sister's college roommate when she went to American University, because they gave me to her when I first got into Creative Sim and she looked like her, so I tweaked her a little bit and I named her after her. Okay, so introducing Nana 2, who is going to help us get through this little gameplay guide. Okay, one thing that you can do is when you are creating your sim, you can give your sim certain traits when you first start out that will help them accomplish whatever your gameplay goals is. And in this video, we are going to be harvesting animals. We're going to be dealing with chickens primarily, okay? So something that is really helpful is to choose certain traits that will give you a boost, give you an edge, and help you prosper in whatever your gameplay goals is, okay? So she's already created. I can't really edit her traits and show you guys, but I could break it down on my picks that help you be a really great chicken farmer, okay? First, we're going to start off with the animal enthusiast. That is the little llama, and the screen says, these sims are obsessed with animals and will seek their company often. They will have an easier time caring for animals and getting closer to them. Yeah, that's right, because let me tell you something. The animal enthusiast trait helps you to bond with your animals and build relationships with them faster than if you didn't select that option, okay? Like, you get special moodlets, like let's say you hug a llama, like you do social interactions with your llama, you're gonna get happy moodlets, okay? But the better the relationship that not only you, but if you have other people in your sim's household have with your chickens, the better, okay? It does help contribute to the outcome of your animal's products, and in this case we're talking about eggs. So make sure that not just you, but everybody in your household has a good relationship with your chickens, okay? If I picked any other trait and I'm harvesting like chickens, I'm harvesting cows or llamas, this is a necessity because you will build a relationship with your chickens way faster than if you didn't select it. So make sure you pick this one, okay? So let's move on to the next trait. Now, these traits aren't necessary for raising chickens and whatnot, but they can be very helpful, and I'll explain to you why, okay? When raising chickens, you're going to be outside a whole lot. I mean, they're not walking around the living room, right? So you're going to be outside a lot. When you were selecting traits like Greeny Fiend and Loves Outdoors, and you are just literally outside, you can get quite a few +2 happy moodlets that will boost your mood, and usually they make you inspired. So doing things such as like just breathing fresh air will give you a +2 moodlet. Actually, you can rack up on quite a few of them if you want to keep it high. I find them definitely to be beneficial if you are doing things associated with this pack, like canning, like crocheting. Also other things like cooking, if you like to write, if you like to paint, if you are into knitting, all of those things like need for you to be inspired for your craftables and your products to be excellent quality, right? So since you're going to be outside dealing with these chickens, you're getting free moodlets that you're not even asking for. Like if you was to like, say, go to the computer and browse art, take a thoughtful shower. Let's say if you select the foodie mood trait, and then you go to the TV or the computer to get recipe ideas to make you inspired, you don't have to do any of that. You don't have to do any of that at all. You're getting free +2 happy moodlets just for being outside. I mean, when I'm making things, like if I'm knitting or whatnot, then I'm going to do everything I possibly can for my sim to be very inspired as she possibly can be. But you're outside, so they're giving you free inspiration. And who doesn't like free stuff, right? Now, hear me out. If your neighborhood's eco footprint ain't hitting on anything, then I don't suggest picking green thing. Plain and simple, because you're not going to be breathing in clean air. But typically, if you're living in the neighborhood Hanford on Bagley, which is the new neighborhood in Cottage Living, then you're going to have at least the neutral I can't even say it. Neutral eco footprint. So usually for me, I notice that it's in the green, but at best it's going to be neutral. So you're still breathing in that fresh air, it's still clean air, and you're still going to get those moodlets for it regardless. But if you live in somewhere where it's a whole bunch of smog, but you can still pick loves outdoors, because you're getting these moodlets from being outdoors. And another thing is, when it's cold outside, your sim doesn't get cold like they would if you didn't select it, because they love being outside. So it's like, I'm gonna love being outside if it's hot. I'm gonna be outside if it's springtime and it's allergy season, like fall, wintertime, and it's a blizzard. I'm outside, but I'm happy because I'm outside and I'm not gonna get cold, okay? So you have your benefits of selecting these traits, because they're not gonna be uncomfortable if they're outside and it's freezing. Get where I'm going with that? You know? But we were just talking about Hanford on Bagley, the new neighborhood in the game associated with the pack. So why don't we look at the map and check it out real quick? Because listen, they have some shops that are hidden in the map that they don't tell you about. And these shops sell things that will definitely help you prosper with dealing with these chickens. And I'm just giving you things before we get started in raising these chickens and everything, you know, to help you get ahead. Every little tip, every little bits and pieces will help you be the best chicken farmer that you can be. So let's head on over to the map and we'll check it out, okay? You ready? Ready to roll? Let's go. The garden shop and the grocery shop are both located at the Gnome's Arms bar. But they're not going to tell you that BS. You just going to have to find out on your own. Here is the gnome's arms down at the bottom of this nice little quaint map of Henford on Bagley. Isn't it cute? Let's go take a look and see what the gnome's arms is about. They have quite a few different little things going on, but the stands are both open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And you have to hope that the attendant is there, because they might be talking to somebody, they might be eating, they might be fishing, they might be doing whatever they feel like doing, and it is not at that stand. So you have to wait until they show up. But sis, where is your hair at? I guess. Anyways. When you come to the gnome's arms, it's going to drop you off at the bar. Okay, so that's the bar. And over to the right side of the lot, you have the grocery shop, which is more of a stand if you want to keep it hot. Tell it like it is. I believe in calling a spade, but whatever. And then over here we have the garden shop, which is where we're gonna go. Let's go see Miss Agnes. Hey, Miss Agnes. She is the owner of the little garden shop, and you can get a whole bunch of little things for, you know, gardening. You can get a few food items or whatnot, but we're not here for all that. We are here for the animals. If you click on the animal filter, it'll show you what is available specifically for the animals, okay? And like I said, I'm showing you a few things to help set you up in advance to deal with the chickens, to help you prosper and be the best little chicken farmer that you can be, okay? Now, you can get animal treats from the garden shop, but you can't get every single animal treat. Some of them you have to unlock. If you feed an animal a treat that you have in your inventory, it will unlock the recipe for you on how to make it. We're going to go over which animal treats are available in the shop. Some of them you have to do errands with the locals, and it will give you a recipe or they will give you a treat. And you can also befriend some of the wildlife, like the rabbits or the birds or whatnot, and they might give you an animal treat recipe. They might put you on game if you get buddy up with them, okay? But here are some of the animal treats that are available for purchase. I suggest that you get a few of them to help get you started, okay? We have the animal party treat, and basically what that one does is it helps to boost your animal's social motive, okay? So while you're sitting up here socializing with your chickens, working on the relationship, you're working on the chicken's attention and everything, this treat will help boost that, okay? The Fishy protein treat, what that does is it gives you an extra item. So if you're harvesting milk from your cow, if you're harvesting eggs, or if you're even harvesting wool from the llama, what it's going to do is if you give it to them in advance, it's going to give you one more of whatever it is that you're harvesting, okay? All right, got it? Thought so. You got it. You got this. You're going to be an amazing chicken farmer, trust me. Now, the friendly treat. If you're having trouble making friends with your chicken, like the relationship is like me and my ex, it's just not going anywhere and you wasting your time, get this friendly treat, okay? Feed it to your chicken, and it's going to help to boost the relationship with your chicken. Remember what I said about making sure you got a good relationship with your chicken? Because the better the relationship, the better the outcome. There you go. So if you got some extra coin, you know, it ain't tricking if you got it. Make sure that you go ahead and you get you a few animal treats. So when you do start making a relationship with your chicks, with your chickens, there you go. you got something to put, give you a little advantage. Get where I'm going? There you go. Now, the Fruity Treat. I'm going to tell you what that does real quick. What it does is it gives you blue eggs, and my hair is stuck to my lip gloss, y'all. Oh my goodness. My hair is stuck to my lip gloss. I'm having a bad hair day, y'all. But anyways, the Fruity Treat is going to give you a blue egg. It's going to give you blue wool. Or it's going to give you enriched milk, which is better quality milk, okay? So giving your animal that will definitely give you one of those outcomes. Since we're dealing with chickens here, it's going to give you a blue egg, which you will need if you're making those rainbow treats. We'll get to that. Now, healthy treat is next. Now, if you would like to have your animal live a little bit longer, give it a healthy treat, because they do age and they do die of old age, and the Grand Reaper will come with the scythe. He will pull up and he will snatch your chicken, okay? So if you want your animals to stick around for a little bit longer, especially after you've been putting so much time and effort, energy, attention, and money into it, you want it to last. So, give your animal the healthy treat. And these are pretty much all the treats that are available for purchase from the store. Like I said, the others you have to unlock by doing errands or by basically making friends with the wildlife. They call them critters. And that's how you also get other treats. But these are the basics, and these are the ones that will definitely help you out. So if you got the coin, come up off of it before you get to, dealing with your chickens, and at least get some of the friendly treats. Get you a couple friendly treats, okay? They're $15. If you don't have $15 in your game, then use a cheat code. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. I like to play myself the old-fashioned way and work for their money. No, seriously, I do. But those are your animals' treats that are available for purchase. So get you a couple, and then we're going to move on to the birds. Are you ready to move on to these birds? I'm ready. Let's get it over with, and let's deal with these crazy birds. I'm ready. Because they are a lot. Let's go. Okay, so welcome to Nana 2's humble abode, and I really do mean humble. This plot is not that big, but it's cute. Okay, it's cute. Now, if you would like to buy a coop, you could go into the build mode, and you could go to the garden section, and it's located in the activities and skills portion, but I like to just type in coop. There's your chicken coop right there. Goes for $400, so you just grab it and drop it. But I already have 2 coops, and one of them isn't full, so it's no need for me to buy another one. These are your coops, and to buy a chicken, all you do is click on the coop, hit purchase chickens. Okay? It's going to give you a variety of chickens of various colors, okay? You got your black chickens, you got your brown chickens, you got your white chickens, and then you also have your little baby chicks that you can buy, okay? You're going to need at least a hen and a rooster so that they can mate and they can make little baby hens, little baby roosters, okay? I don't think you should buy a whole bunch of chickens if you don't have any experience in doing this, because I don't want you to overextend yourself, okay? But if you got the coin, like I said, it ain't tricking if you got it. Get you a hen chick and get you a rooster chick. I like to start them off young. I keep driving the point home that you need to have a good relationship with your birds. So if you start them out young, by the time they're old enough to mate, any eggs that they make have a better chance of being higher quality. Now, at the end of the day, some of your favorites will disappoint you and you'll get normal quality, but starting them out young definitely is recommended so you can work on that relationship as they grow, okay? Now, let's look at the prices. A hen of any color is going to cost you $150, while the rooster is going to hit you for $200. I don't know who came up with those prices, but for the sake of this video, I will not choose violence. So it is what it is, okay? The hen chick is $75, and a rooster is going to hit you for $100, okay? The colors of the roosters do not affect the output of the eggs, unless it's a hatchable egg. Then typically it's going to be, whatever it mates with, or if luck is on your side, you might get a golden chicken egg to hatch. And if you don't want to have a golden chicken, you can resell it and the egg goes for like $4.50. So either way, it's a win-win situation. Trying to think what else. I like to have different colors of chickens, basically because it helps you to differentiate between your chickens. And of course, when I'm talking about it, only one of them is out of the coop right now. See? But I like to have a variety of them because I can see the brown ones, I can see the black ones, I can see the white ones, and it helps me when I'm socializing with them and I know who is who. I don't get everybody mixed up, okay? So I would recommend that you have multiple colors of them. It'll help you out, trust me, okay? So that's pretty much it on purchasing chickens. So let's move on to our next section, which is how to take care of them. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so in this portion, we're going to talk about your basic upkeep of your chickens and your chicken coop, okay? These chickens don't require a whole lot as far as like different things that you have to do to take care of them, but they do require time, effort, attention, and simoleons, okay? They require a little bit of trim, okay? Now, I have not cleaned my coop. I made it dirty just so I could show you guys some of the basics of taking care of your chickens and taking care of your coop and harvesting your eggs and everything, okay? To find out information on how your chicken is doing, you simply hover over your chicken, and here we have a black hen, okay? Our black hen's age is a chick. She's happy. Usually my chickens is very happy, so I don't know what her problem is, but her hygiene is clean, her hunger is full, and her attention is content. And at 6 a.m. harvest, she's going to have a normal egg, okay? So that lets you know that sis is pretty good, okay? Now, the reason why they are clean is because my coop is typically clean. But like I said, I made it dirty just for the sake of this video. So to clean your coop, you click on it. You have different options. You have assign chickens. You can assign chickens to different coops if you like. Purchase chickens, name chicken coop, gather roaming chickens and send them to the coop. Collect eggs, call chickens out, call chickens in. Clean coop, and then you can do things like trade chickens for animal treats, ingredients, meat, simoleons, which we'll get into that, or you could create animal treats at the fridge, okay? But here we're going to be cleaning it, so she's going to go, and she's just going to go and take the trash out, okay? So while she's doing that, we're going to have her come back and she's going to collect some eggs. And now our coop is clean. Hey. All right, so she's going to harvest. Where is she going? No, don't weed the garden. Go and collect the chickens. What did she get? Okay, so she got a special egg. Let's see what she got. Let's pause the game. Let's see what she got. She got a rainbow egg. It's normal quality. That's it. Oh, well. So what you can do with that rainbow egg to help keep it from expiring is you could take it and you could put it in the refrigerator. So that way it'll last longer. If you put your eggs in the refrigerator, it'll last for 15 days, okay? Yay, good job, Nana 2. Okay, so let's close that out. So we've covered how to collect eggs. We've covered how to clean the coop. That chicken is still nasty. Let's talk about when a chicken gets caught in the coop. Okay, that's our evil chicken. Sometimes these chickens are bird brains. No pun intended. You can scatter the feed on the ground. So let's feed them. You click scatter feed nearby. And you want to feed your chickens as much feed to make sure that everybody has something to eat. If you have half a coop, I suggest feeding them just one throw. One throw is like 4 simoleons, okay? Now, if you have a whole bunch of chickens, then I would suggest giving them like 2 throws. Even if they are full, let's say you're going to be busy or you're going out of town or you're going somewhere and you're not going to be able to feed them, even if they are full, I suggest that you throw some food. Hey, wait, hold on, where you going, boo-boo? Our evil chick is still dirty, but eventually she'll get with the program and she'll be clean. Like, let's say for the sake of argument, if your chickens are dirty and you go to clean your coop, it takes a little bit, but eventually they will become clean, all right? But like I was saying, if you plan on leaving the house or something, you're going to work, you're going out of town, you're going to be at vacation at Sulani, or whatever the case is, make sure that you throw enough feed to feed your chickens, or you're going to come back, it is going to be a situation, okay? Let's go on to our next little page. And yeah, I did put the candle out, by the way. But the hardest part of taking care of these chickens is socializing with them. And the most annoying, okay? So you can hover over your chickens and see how they are. And this one is only happy. This one is very happy, as you see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to sneeze. Excuse me. My bad. But we're going to do some social interactions with them. On your main screen, they usually give you one social interaction option. And this one is the reminder of dinosaur heritage. And we're going to go to socialize. And we're just going to do a few different things. Ask what ruffles feathers. Make up an exciting joke. Pet black hen enthusiastically. Play with black hen. Show dance move. Smother black hen with love. And then we have some BS. Scare black hen or discredit chicken intelligence. That's rude. Let's dance for the chicken. Let me tell y'all something. In real life, I would not be outside by a chicken coop twerking for a hen. But, you know, it is what it is. Like, the better you take care of your chickens, you know, the more you socialize with them, the more you give them attention, make sure you feed them and keep them clean. Then the best, you know, the better quality your eggs will be. You better do it. So. All the times when you dance for them, all of the chickens that's in the surrounding areas will get like a plus because they all get to see you dance, which is pretty helpful, by the way. But we got one in the chicken coop, and you can't do everything with them while they're in the coop, but you can do some things. Okay. As to explain chiculation theory. So if it doesn't involve like touching them, then you can sit up here and you can talk to them. Where she go? Oh. She goes to the back side. Oh, I guess it's still in the chicken coop. But anyway, so, you know, just make sure that you give your chick attention. Make sure that you're feeding it, keeping it clean, playing with it, telling it jokes, twerking for it. You know, make sure your chicken is happy, and you'll have like quality eggs. You might get a special egg. You might get a hatchable egg, or your chicken just might disappoint you and you get a normal egg at the end of the day. Like, it's a surprise. But, you know, typically the quality is excellent. Get it? Excellent. I'm not going to tell any chicken jokes to crack you up. Okay, well, I just... But anyways, let me start with the chicken jokes. If you don't take care of these chickens, it's going to be a real situation down the road. And I could put in another joke about getting to the other side, but we're just going to move on to how these chickens will move on if you don't take good care of them, okay? They will leave you like a bad relationship. Trust and believe. It's a situation. Now, I'm just going to set her up to work on her garden a little bit while we talk about how these chickens will leave you if you don't take care of them. Gardening is a really good hustle if you get the right plants and you know what you're doing. Now, if y'all want me to make like a little video about gardening, then let me know. Leave it in the comments and I will. But anyways, let me tell y'all something about these chickens. If you don't take care of them, they will fly the coop. No pun intended. They will leave you like a bad relationship, okay? They will. First off, you will get a notification that will tell you that, you know, whatever chicken is unhappy is thinking about leaving. They're going to give you a warning. They're going to be like, you know, he thinking about leaving, so you might want to tighten up, get with the program. So if you don't clean up your act, then he will fly the coop. Usually it's just like one. They don't stage a coop and then they all leave you. Usually it's just like one. And if you clean up your act, then they will come back, okay? But don't let it get to that point. Just handle your responsibilities and take care of your chicken.
It's
plain and simple. Just be a good chicken parent. Like I said, they will come back, but some that you can't come back from is that Grim Reaper situation. Your chickens do age. They get old. It is what it is. But like I've said, when you get that notification that your chicken is getting on up there in years, I suggest trading it in. Sis, you okay? You a little dizzy. Everything good?
Sneebs, Fania.
Yeah, though, because the Sims be getting like weird sicknesses like llama flu and stuff. So I was just making sure she alright. But anyway, so like I said, these chickens do age. The Grim Reaper will pull up with a stick and he would take your chicken on to glory. Plain and simple. So, as I said before, if you can handle the sadness of the betrayal of turning your chicken in, trade it. Get something out of it. Because why be sad for nothing? Like, really, like, seriously, why be sad for nothing? One of the benefits, and I believe I said this before, of the evil chicken, yeah, actually I did, is if the Grim Reaper shows up and it's awake, it's not in the coop asleep or something, the chicken will jump on the it will drag the Grim Reaper from point A to point B, then the Grim Reaper will run off because it's like, I ain't got time for this. So what it will do is it will go and hide. It'll wait on the chicken to like go to sleep or something. It'll wait on it to go in the coop, and then it'll go and collect its prey. It'll go get its chicken that is supposed to be, you know, showing on to the afterlife, and there's not really anything you can do at that point. So like I said, when you find out that your chicken is getting on up there in years, go ahead and trade it. Get you some, hold on, let's see here. Okay, click on actions, trade for, get you chicken meat, obviously, ingredients and produce, animal treats, or take the cash and do the race. You got 337 simoleons that you could get for this evil chicken. Now for the regular chicken, you can get 150. Wow. Now for the hen, let's see how much you get. Probably more. No, wow, surprise. $100. But yeah, I mean, wouldn't you rather get something out of it? Because if you see the Grim Reaper take it, you're going to be upset. But if you trade it in, you're going to be upset. You're going to have something to show for it. Do what you feel. I mean, I recommend that you trade it in, but, you know, I don't tell you how to play the game. I'm just showing you how to play the game. Different ways that you can play the game. You know what I'm saying? But, speaking of animal treats, let's go ahead and look at these animal treats, and we'll start wrapping this little guide up. I'm having fun. I hope you're enjoying this. I know I am. But let's go into these animal treats real fast. Okay, so let's talk about these animal treats, okay? So let's pause the game and talk about these animal treats, because they can be more stressful than dealing with them birds sometimes, okay? You do not get the animal treat recipe right off bat. You make the animal treats by either clicking on the coop, clicking on the shed. They're slightly dirty, by the way. And you can also click on the refrigerator and go to create animal treats, and it's going to give you a menu of the recipes that you can make based on what ingredients you have in your inventory or your refrigerator, okay? So, like I said, you do not get the recipe off bat. You have to feed them an animal treat that you've been gifted or you purchased that's in your inventory. You have to run errands for the locals, and sometimes the reward is an animal treat or the recipe. Or you buddy up with the bunnies, the birds, you know, the critters that's in the neighborhood. When you buddy up with one, once a day you have an option to take the gift that is offering. And sometimes they'll put you on game and they'll teach you how to make an animal treat. Sometimes they give you some BS like a carrot or a book. I don't want a book. Like, what in the Barnes and Noble is this? Like, I want no book from a bunny rabbit or gardening. Like, but you can resell it for $250. Okay. So, when you have certain things in stock, you can make the recipe. If you don't, it's going to be darkened. Okay. So making the animal treats is super easy if you have what you need to make them. So let's go ahead and give our hen a treat. We are going to give our hen let's give her a veggie treat because I need a green egg. You know what? She keeps getting dizzy. What's wrong with her? Oh no, she's sick. And she's on her period. Oops. I didn't mean to tell her business like that. But we're going to get her healthy after we finish this. Sometimes you got to work when you don't feel well, okay? So that's what she's doing right now. So she's eating the treat. And let's go to our next page. See, I told y'all I worked really hard on this. I have 7 pages of typed up information for you guys. Because I really wanted this video to be as informative as possible. So I hope that you give me a thumbs up if I taught you something new, I was a help, or even if it just helped you kill boredom for a little bit. But anyways, let's go to... see if they're there. Are they there? Yeah. They're there. Okay, so I have a flock of birds. I'm going to see if maybe the bird might give us a treat recipe. If not, at least you get to see how it's done. Okay? But anyways, I recommend that once you...
Oh, really what?
She gave... That's whack. I got a flower. Anyways, so... once you unlock them, now you can make them. So I suggest that once you learn what the recipe is, you go to the market or you buy the ingredients that you need and you start growing whatever it is that it requires. Okay? Like, just to give you an idea, to make Flirty Treats, you need strawberry jam and sugar. Go to the market and buy like a bunch of sugar. You can buy strawberry jam, but they gonna hit you in the head for it because that's just what they do. Grow some strawberries. Make your own strawberry jam, okay? Friendly treat. You can make that with any fruit or vegetable. So just like plant some mushrooms or an apple tree or something. So that way you don't have to go to the market and be buying stuff all the time, because the market will tax you. They would charge you like 3 times the price of what it would be if you grew it on your own and was to resell it, because capitalism in Sims 4 is definitely real, okay? If it tells you that you can make it with some pumpkins, like you can with the pumpkin treat, you better grow some pumpkins. Goodness, see, I'm getting caught all choked up. Y'all better grow them pumpkins y'allself. Trying to tell y'all. The veggie treat requires lettuce and aubergine. Grow your own, because they're going to tax you. Trust and believe. I'll put the recipes on my website. So let's say you haven't unlocked how to make red wool yet. You can go on my website and you can see all the recipes that you need in advance, so you can start growing the stuff. Like, you could go harvest a spicy mushroom, or you could grow your pumpkin, or I can show you how to get the green egg and different stuff. It's on my website. It's in the blog, and that's my little gift to you. So that way you don't have to just rewatch this video a lot. You could just go to that, get the recipe, print it out if you like, get you a notebook, get you an ink pen, you know, write down what the recipes are, use it as a reference. I do. See, I have some food or treat crops. I have a little list right here, different stuff that I can grow. This list isn't finished, but yeah. Oops. But yeah, so be prepared. So that way you can make your own treats, and you can also sell them. Because, like, look, we got pumpkin treat 50. I could make $150 right now just off of those pumpkin treats, you know. So it's also a nice little side hustle. And you're gonna need them. So what do these treats do exactly? They do a lot of different things, but we're going to talk about that in the next section. We're going to feed this grub first. So we're going to socialize with these chickens a little bit while I talk about these treats. What do these animal treats do? They do a lot. Actually, I just gave Fluffy, no, his name isn't Fluffy, his name is Cloudy. I just gave Cloudy an orange treat, and it turned him orange. And if you look at the bubble, it says next harvest will be orange wool. Okay, so basically what you do is you give your animals the treats, and they do specific things. Like, let's give our evil hen a fruity treat, and as it showed, it's gonna give a blue egg. Okay, certain treats give different colored eggs. They give different colored wool. They give different flavored milk. Some help to boost your relationships and your social interactions with your animals. Some help to extend the life of your animals, give you more eggs, more wool, or whatever the case is. Okay, so this one is out. So what we're going to do is we're going to give him the golden treat. And what it's going to do is it's going to turn the chicken into a golden chicken, okay? Golden chickens have golden eggs. Some of them are hatchable. Some of them are, you know, you can cook with them. You can resell them. A high quality golden egg goes for $300, okay? So if you got a whole bunch of golden chickens turning out eggs, golden eggs, like it's Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, that's a pretty good hustle, sis, okay? Or broski, or home bee for my non-binaries. So let's do the math. Okay, so we got 8 chickens capacity. We can have 8 chickens in each coop. That's the max capacity, okay? We have 2 coops, so that's 16 chickens that we can have on the property right now. Let's say we have golden eggs. That's all we turning out is golden eggs. You looking at almost $5,000 profit. Like, that's a pretty decent hustle. Get your money. I do have a farm that is mostly golden eggs. That's what they're having, is mostly golden eggs. Every time they have eggs, it's mostly golden eggs, and it is a beautiful thing. I'm actually gonna have her link up with the guy who has the farm, and we're gonna have him date. His name is Devin. He's cute too. But anyways, so The golden chicken. Let's talk about the golden chicken real quick. It improves anything that is around. Sometimes it just does it on its own. Like, I keep mine locked in the gates, but I have my oversized crop plots right here. So when I'm growing stuff and I have a golden chicken, sometimes you'll notice the golden chicken is over there that goes, and you're like, what's going on? Is it okay? Like, because if you do it like something weird, like it's having like a medical emergency, and what it's doing is it's sending this little golden chicken energy, and it's improving whatever it is that is around it. So, like, appreciate it, homie. Thanks for looking out. And you can also click on the chicken, and you can have the chicken, like, you can ask it for help with improving stuff, and if it can, it will. So that's pretty much that. Now, hey, right when I finished, what happened? It turned into a golden chicken. That was perfect timing. That's what's up. But its happiness is fine, and its attention was okay. Wait a minute. What? And we gotta start a new relationship with this thing? Are you serious? Everything was all well and good when it was a white hen, and then it turned into this fancy schmancy golden hen thing, and now all of a sudden our relationship done gone down the drain.
Manifest.
Wow.
Grenza. Bueno.
That's all. It's all good.
Oh.
I know you're not feeling good, sis. We're gonna get you some help after we done with it. But
Are you free?
so I got a golden hen and I got an evil hen. That is what's up. That is what's up. But my evil hen is the real MVP. Trust me. I'm gonna work on our relationship with the. Do I have any more animal party treats? No. It's all good. We're just gonna socialize, and we're gonna work on our relationship with this golden hen, and we're gonna be besties. But not only does the evil hen like fight the Grim Reaper, but it will get rid of foxes, vampires, and if you got a problem with somebody and your gate is open, then yeah, it's gonna jump on them. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna drag them from point A to point B. It's gonna be a legit problem. So yeah, the golden hen is your cash cow. It is your financial blessing. But that evil hen will get with the program. Like, now these are also golden chickens. You can tell the difference because they have like this little like golden aura around them compared to the regular one. You see the regular one? Oh, it's asleep. Oh, that's awake. Versus this one, which has like the little golden thing. Yeah. So that's how you know the difference. Aww. You know what? That was perfect timing. That was perfect timing. But let's see. What do we have next? Oh, okay, calm down. That was loud. Okay, so that's basically it for my lesson, but I do have a few things that I want to talk about that can help you, okay? Like these lamps. These are little garden lamps that I have. They're inexpensive. They're the reason why her light bill is so high. They're $60 a piece. Because sometimes at night it's very hard for you to see these chickens. So I like to keep lighting out so I can see what they're up to, especially if I need to feed them or, you know, just whatever I need to do. I like to have lighting so I can see. Speaking of lamps, I have a warming lamp out here. The warming lamp helps to keep her warm. But the thing is, she has the loves outdoors trait, so she doesn't get cold. She's like Cardi B. She don't get cold. And if you know anything about Cardi B, you know why she don't get cold. But anyways, we're not going to go there. The warming lamp, even if your sim loves outdoors and they don't get cold, when they're around it and they get warm from it, it gives them a +1 happy moodlet. So it helps to boost whatever mood that you're in, okay? So that's definitely something, you know, little perk. It's not a big one, but it definitely is one, okay? And then my last thing that I find to be helpful is your calendar. Let's say your chicken showed out for you. Okay, let's say your chicken on a Saturday showed out for you and it gave you like an amazing egg or something. Or you had a good oversized crock or a good pie or something you made and you feel like you can win. If you go to your calendar and you click on the Saturday and you look at the information, it will tell you about the Finchwick Fair and what they have going on that weekend. Each weekend is something different that they are like judging you on. So this coming Saturday is going to be oversized crops and a pie competition. Next weekend is going to be the llama competition and the wool competition. Take your best wool, your more rare wool. So if you got a rainbow wool that's excellent quality, put it in the competition. Try your luck and see if you can win some prizes. The prizes is usually BS, but the ribbons are cute and you get bragging rights. Now, on the third Saturday coming up, we have the chicken competition and the egg competition. So what I would do in this instance is I would pick probably my golden chicken. I would work on my relationship with my chicken. I would make sure that they're very happy, they're clean, they're taken care of, and then I would wait until the fair is like getting kind of later. Excuse me. My allergies are really bad, y'all, sorry. But I would go and take my chicken, my egg, and I would go and enter it into the fair. What you do is you put your bird in your inventory. Let me interact with it a little bit while I'm here. Here you go. Go to actions and put in inventory. Now your chicken is going to be upset with you when it's in the inventory. So you want to do this later on. The fair is over with at like 9 something, I think. Yeah, 9:30. So I would suggest getting there like 8:30 because they're not going to judge you until like towards the end of the fair. So like I wouldn't go when they first open because your chicken going to be pissed off at you. Trust and believe. And then it's not going to be in its best shape and you don't want to risk it because you want to take home the first place, right? So yeah, that's pretty much that. Yeah, so that's it. We made it through, guys. That was my first gameplay guide. I want to make more little guides to help you and also me do certain things in a game that it doesn't have a whole bunch of information out about, or things about the game that people might not know. Some people enjoy watching videos of reading things, and then you can also see what it looks like, see how to do it, see where to go, and have a better understanding. And I'm also learning a lot about this game that even though I've been playing it ever since it first came out 21 years ago, which kind of telling my age, like, I'm learning more about it every single time that I play it and as I work on these guides. So I hope that you really enjoyed it. Like I said, I worked so hard on this. This expansion pack is stressful. Next to Dream Home Decorator is probably the most stressful one that I have ever played. But it's fun. It's definitely one of my favorites. I love it. I enjoy farming in general, gardening, growing stuff, doing the honey boxes and everything. I think I'm going to make a guide on honey boxes soon. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other chicken tips, any questions, or if you are a Twitch streamer, leave it in the comments. I would love to follow you if you are a Twitch streamer too. Like, I want to support my community. I want to give back to my community, not just by doing these videos, but I would love to follow some of you guys who do stream on Twitch. So if you do, drop it in the comments. If you like to follow me on social media, It's Your Girl Fury everywhere. And I'll put my links in the description to all my links. My website has everything that you need, including the guide on these chickens, but it has my social media and everything on how you can find more of me. I would love to have you follow me. I'm also on Twitch. It's Get Up Girl Friday, and I would love to have you come and kick it with me. I play other games, but I mostly play The Sims. Come kick it, watch my crazy Sims, because it definitely goes down. I'm just trying to think of anything else. If you have any ideas for other videos that you would like me to make, leave it in the comments. Definitely leave it in the comments. I'm open to other video ideas for you guys. I have so many video ideas planned for you all. Like, I have like notebooks like with stuff. Like, yeah, I got like 2 pages of stuff on this one. I have stuff here. I've been working on a guide about painting and how to make some cha-ching. I have a whole other notebook, and it's even color-coded with stuff. See, I've been working really hard. So hopefully you will subscribe to my channel, because there's a whole lot more on the way. And you will thumbs up this video, because like I said, I worked really, really hard on this. And if you haven't, check out the other video where I'm talking about the backstory of the Calientes. It is messy. I also did a makeover on them, so check that out too. Thank you so much for watching this. Like, just the fact that you watched it made my day. Like, I've been working really hard at this, but I definitely enjoy it. And I'm gonna go take some allergy medicine, y'all, because my eyes is teared up, my nose is stuffy, like, but I made it through. So let me see. That's it. We're at the last page. So stay safe, you guys. Stay positive. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching. So. Oh my goodness. Yo, my eyes are watering. You ever had allergies so bad that it feels like you're crying, but nothing is wrong with you? Oh my goodness. I made it.